So the meeting is recorded and I would like to start. Um, I can see 9 participants and I would like to say, I would like to apologize for being unable to enroll more Turkish partners, and I had to remove several Turkish partners from the project because according to the law regulation in your country, you are not allowed to participate in the project which counts more than 10 Turkish participants. So I've eliminated some uh, some 5 or 6 participants. I'm really sorry to say that. I hope next time the project will enable us to get in touch and cooperate. So the project name is Cultural Crossroads. You can ask questions just on the go. I will try to look at the chat and answer the questions. You don't have to wait for the end of the presentation. So first of all, it is going to be a project that will help our students and us to enrich ourselves with cultural information connected with other countries. And the main goal, the main focus of the project is to find out more and more about each other, more about each culture, and share information about our cultures. So, um, so Ahmed is asking how many students should participate from each school. Do we have a limit? I think we don't have any limits. Maybe the only limitation refers to the country's regulation. I think as many students as you wish, as many students as they really will work, because you will agree if we enroll more than 20 students or 20 students, and if they don't work, if they just participate in the forum, in the twin space, this will not be called collaboration. So the real number depends on the wish of the students, and you can enroll as many students as you want. My students are presumably 10 from different groups, not from the same group. But I know that you teach in one group, and maybe your whole group is going to participate in the project according to the same regulations. If I'm mistaken, just correct me, please. So these are the country participants, and I have corrected the number. Now we have 10 Turkish participants, partners. This is the old, yes, and France. Thank you, Charlene. I will add France. You are in the project. Sorry, I forgot to add. I focused on Turkey and I was counting the Turkish partners so as not to miss information. So you probably have read the project aims, and you probably have liked the project. And the aims are similar to the eTwinning projects. So the first and foremost one is acquiring online collaboration skills. Because our students are used to working offline, and because of pandemic, we have got used to working online, and nowadays we need more collaborative tools, online collaborative tools. So the second one is collaborative web-to-tool skills. These skills are really important, especially nowadays when our students will have to learn how to handle this or that tool and to use it to create content. Um, we're going to exchange cultural values. We're going to learn about each other through um, culture, through customs, through traditions, through humor, because humor is also a means of culture. Another skill is language skill. I really like these projects because they really develop the speaking skills, communication skills. They build relations among our student participants, and my students really like the online communication and gaming because they get the chance to speak and not to be corrected by me, which I don't usually do, but still I'm a teacher and I like correcting. So language skills are also developed. So communication skills and contribution skills to the project. So it's important that students contribute to the project. So they create content to increase the number, the volume of the project. It doesn't mean that we, as teachers, can direct them and help them. It's important, but the students must also create content. And one more thing connected with it, I've written in the project plan about it. I would ask all the teachers to tell their students that when they create any content, when they create a poster, when they work, for example, to create a video, to create a content in the ebook, it's important that you should document it. It means that somebody should take a picture of the student working and creating content. And this documentation is really important for eTwinning. It is going to be a proof that the student is really contributing to the project, not only creating content and then the teacher places it in the ebook or in the twin space. So we're going to form mixed international groups. During our last project, we created mixed international groups, which was a really productive method, mechanism to encourage our students to collaborate with each other and to work with each other, to exchange opinions and to just talk to each other. Because when they are speaking with the teachers or answering the teachers' questions, it is not enough. And it will be better to know each other when they work in mixed groups and find out about each other's culture. Making new friends by pen paling and exchanging postcards. I will speak about it. And researching, comparing, reporting, presenting information. It's really important because our students will learn how to compare, how to report, and how to present information. So the work process will start in October and will end in June. June will be devoted only to evaluating the project. There will be different evaluation activities, and our students, together with teachers, will participate. Students and teachers will have their responsibilities. If you have gone to the twin space, you would have noticed the teacher's responsibilities. I have prepared a table and I have prepared the responsibilities which we have to do, connected with Padlet using, connected with Flipgrid using, connected with other tools. So if any of you has unlimited Zoom opportunity, it will be great because we can use it for our mixed group meetings. So I would ask you to activate this table and insert your name. It would mean that you are able and you are ready to do this or that function. There will be active holiday celebration activities. Groups will tell each other and answer each other's questions connected with different countries' holiday celebrations. They are not going to be just very detailed explanations. They are going to be, well, just fun and interesting activities in the form of gaming, offline and online. The video recording activities, along with the outcomes, will be reflected in the ebook. The process can also be put in the ebook, which we are going to publish at the end of the project, which will be disseminated. It's a great idea because it will be a huge book about different cultures. It will be a huge book about different nationalities and attitudes. And there is going to be a PowerPoint presentation which will be placed in the slideshare.com, which is a very useful site. We have used this site and we will enable other students to use our material as well. We are going to have at least monthly online meetings. Monthly online meetings, but if we don't manage, there will be meetings every 2 months to sum up, to report on what we have done, to decide what kind of collaboration there will be. I've already spoken about mixed international groups. They are not going to work all the time, but there will be certain activities where they will cooperate. So we will do quizzes, we will do discussions, we will do postcard sending. We will send postcards from our country to the schools. Postcards and small symbolic gifts that symbolize this or that nation. And if they are handmade, the better. So I've already spoken about the start and the end of the project. So about the students and teachers' responsibilities, about the monthly online meetings, on sharing and collaborating, about mixed international groups. By the way, these students will have the password to the ebook, and they will enter the ebook and post the necessary information, the content they have created themselves in the ebook. There will be certain rubrics in the ebook, and it will be easier for the students and teachers to work on the ebook. What are the expected results? It's the most important thing because our project will be evaluated taking these results into consideration. When we exchange postcards and gifts symbolizing our nations, we will send these postcards and gifts with wishes to the school address or the college address of the institution. And when you got the postcards and gifts, we will take pictures, and these pictures will be reflected in the multicultural calendar for 2022 and 2023. So the first one is multicultural calendar. Then an ebook with our cultural and intercultural products. We have to create videos, pictures, clips, postcards, posts, which will be created offline by the students, and then the posters will be posted, and they can also be placed in the ebook. We can use different tools. I have described the tools in the TwinSpace that we're going to use. We're going to organize an online exhibition. There is an online website, I'm afraid to be mistaken. The website is mentioned in the TwinSpace, and the works that our students create will be reflected in this exhibition. So if you are good at handling this website, you can write your name in front of the teacher's responsibilities. A slideshare presentation, I have already spoken about it, which will be placed in the slideshare.com. Then we're going to actively exchange postcards and gifts throughout the year. I mean, we can exchange not every month, but for example, on holidays, for example, on Christmas or other national holidays. Or we can send postcards of our cities, capital cities, attractions, so as to get to know each other better, with the description on the other side of the postcard. Public twin space will be another product which will be publicized and will be open for others to see. Holiday celebration interaction involves cross-cultural exploration. I mean, mixed groups will study the culture of the country that they choose, and there will be an interactive game, online game, Kahoot, quizzes, or another. So there will be teachers who will be responsible for creating these games. I've created pages and content, and again, the most important thing is prepare documentation for each step. So if you prepare a poster with your students, please take a picture of your work process and post it in the appropriate section. If we want to add pages, let's discuss together and then add, because I have already added the most important pages. So I have already posted the plan for October. It is the introduction month. And one condition is that we have got to introduce ourselves with means of one video, a clip where we will gather all the greetings from the participating students. They can greet, they can say whatever they want about their hobbies and likes and dislikes, about a little bit information about their culture and things. In November, we're going to do another activity. Tell me your traditions. We will answer the questions and present for example, some customs and traditions in Flipgrid. For example, how we greet each other, or how we say yes or no, or is it polite to shake hands? Such customs are to be reflected in Flipgrid. From December to May, we're going to send our postcards and gifts. The addresses will be written by the teachers in the appropriate page, and the teachers will use the address when they have to send the postcards or gifts. You don't have to send gifts. We can set only postcards, just to exchange culture, to exchange the real pictures of really existing places, locations. In January and February, we're going to work on cultural traditions. In the ebook, I will post the program. In March, we're going to do another activity called Teach Me Your Language. Again, this work is focused on international mixed groups, when we will gather and we will prepare some preliminary information, and we will teach each other some basic phrases from our language, from our mother tongue. I think we should know as many languages as possible, and it's a good opportunity to encourage our students to learn languages. In April, we will focus on one day from our life, and we will encourage our students to speak about one day from their life, how they spend their day. And in this way, we will see the everyday culture of the student, especially the student, how students spend their time, how students study, how they spend their leisure time, and so on. I've already said what we're going to do in May. In June, we're going to sum up with an activity, sense of humor. We're going to tell a joke and place in the appropriate tool, and afterwards we're going to do evaluation. We will discuss with partner teachers, our steps, any steps is going to be discussed, and if it is possible to change some tools throughout the project, these changes will be realized. So this is the presentation, and I would like to go to the twin space. Here is the twin space, if you can see it. So in this part, if you are a newcomer, on your right is the teacher bulletin, where we place our announcements which students cannot see. So in pages, I have already added the netiquette rules. This is the project plan. So Tiana is trying to edit this page. I hope Tiana will not edit this page. Here I'm going to post the monthly tasks that we're going to go through. For example, in October, can you see? Yes, okay, perfect. So in October, each school makes a collective video introduction and places here. I would like people, teachers who can, we will need 3 Padlets, and just to create 1 Padlet and post it here for our teachers or students to place their collective videos here. Then we're going to present our culture. So there will be another Padlet where we will place 1 piece of information about our culture. Very small, very short piece of information. Then we will form mixed groups. We're going to form mixed groups. What does it mean? It means that you have got to enter this part. I've already created, we have 9 groups, and please enter, activate this, then 1 more activate this pencil, and please write your name as a teacher in one of the groups, but try to make sure that you don't have many teacher participants from your country. In these groups, we are going to write the names of our students. Names of students. Again, our students must be in mixed groups, so it means that I must write the names of my students in different groups. For example, in groups 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, and etc. So returning to the project plan, orientation by teacher has been made. If you are new to TwinSpace, it's easy to just scroll up and down and go and see the things. Or if you have questions, I think experienced teachers will help you. You can ask in the WhatsApp and we will help you. And all the work by students, it is also important, must be documented, photographed, and placed in the pages. This is one of the conditions. And if we produce a collective introduction video, we can omit this part. Here in the project plan, I will place the task for November. And in this way, we will continue. Your schools may need to get the parents' permissions. You will place here. We can see Several teachers have already posted their parents' permissions here. It's also important. Then the teachers' emails, I would ask the teachers to post their emails here. Then the curriculum integration is also important because here you have got to describe how these project aims um, refer to the to any part of your curriculum. Then I have mentioned the web tools of the project that are going to be used. We're going to use Canva when we create online posters. Then 3 Padlets are needed. Then Flipgrid. We're going to answer questions and present role plays in Flipgrid connected with customs. Our ebook, our main output. SlideShare, Google Forms when we do evaluation, for example. Zoom Pro for working in rooms. So I would ask the participants if you have Zoom Pro, just respond, and I would ask you to organize these mixed group works. Kahoot and quizzes for our gaming. Answer Garden, if you know this tool, is going to be used for brainstorming. Talkwall as well. So, and the last one is 16. Art Steps is a web tool that makes online exhibitions. School and college addresses are necessary for us to send and get the postcards and symbolic national gifts. Um, so you can see here um, project task distribution. I'm speaking about this. So for example, you can see creating an ebook and monitoring it throughout the project. So those of you who can really manage the ebook, I would ask you to write your name here in front of this. You will have the password, you will have the login, and we will have the same, and we will enter using our Gmail accounts to post the material in the ebook. Creating a collaborative PowerPoint, we will need a person who will handle the PowerPoint, will be responsible for it, and will be responsible for placing it in the SlideShare. Then dissemination of the project means this person must monitor the dissemination process. The teacher must monitor whether the dissemination is going on and whether the pictures are posted regularly. Exhibition hall, those of you who can handle this website will write their names here. And creating Kahoot or quiz activities. I think more teachers can write their names here because all of us are going to create Kahoot and quizzes because we're going to by the way, Kahoot or quizzes um, websites, well, games can be created, but using not more than 5 slides because it is really time consuming when we play a Kahoot, for example, because it goes with discussion, it goes with winning voices, and so on and so forth. Then the October task. Here we're going to introductions, post the introductory videos. You have already posted your information. It's great. And please be attentive to post your collective introduction videos because the condition is introduction videos. Please don't delete this. Leave it here. Holiday table is another activity. You can enter this and write the holiday that one holiday only that is celebrated. For example, in November, December, January, February, you can write holidays that are celebrated in April and so on and so forth. So just write 1 or 2 holidays, most important holidays, which you consider are most important from the cultural point of view. And here we have the working process. Excellent. Croatia has already posted the picture showing the working process. Perfect. You can use it by pressing this green button and post it. And here we have got to do our dissemination. So if you disseminate in your school or college Facebook website or profile. You are going to post the link or screenshots here. If you are going to do a presentation at your school, offline presentation, again, pictures proving the dissemination are to be posted here. Um, and the project outcomes. Here we're going to post, as you can see, the ebook link at the end of the project, postcard exchange, the pictures we will post here. These pictures will be the pictures of postcards that we receive well throughout, starting from November and December. Um, Here we'll post the multicultural calendar, and I would ask somebody who can handle very well the multicultural calendar to write the name in the task distribution. And finally, online exhibition. Here will be evaluation. We will either do it in the forum, or we will either do it in the um, using different um, Google Form, for example, tools. So this much connected with the project, and I hope it was useful for you, and if you have questions, um, it will be very precious if you ask the questions. Okay, Sevim, there is no need to write the summary because I'm going to post this video on YouTube, and I will share the link with you within 24 hours, and you will be able to watch it. Thank you. Um, um, yes, Abdullahim, I'm sorry. This is why I apologized at the beginning of the project. I had to delete those partners who came last, and in the project partner announcement section, who came the last and asked to join the project, because otherwise your team, I mean the Turkish team, would not get any European label. You will get only your national label. Okay, perfect. I'm really sorry. And if somebody just decides to leave the project, I can add you if it is not too late. Zainab says that Zainab has already signed the name for preparing the perfect multinational calendar. Yes, there is a program or app. I will send you the link, and we will work and share opinions. Thank you. Thank you for coming, and thank you for asking really interesting questions. I think I have clarified all the points, and I think you will start enrolling, writing your students in the project, in the TwinSpace, and please orient your students on how to work, and orient your students on the netiquette rules, on how to work in the TwinSpace, and if possible, place the pictures of your work with your students on orientation in the page, which I will create a bit later. We are going to use our WhatsApp. We're going to use our WhatsApp to discuss, and no students are allowed in WhatsApp. and we will discuss eliminate this or that tool, or choose another tool, or discuss our next steps, or if we don't want to change the steps, we can discuss on the tools and other steps. Thank you too for coming to this orientation meeting and asking questions and being part of the project. I think this project will be a very interesting one because cultural um, interactions are always interesting, and they create mutual understanding, and they broaden our mindset. Thank you. Uh, I've I've been recording this meeting, and I will place the recording in the YouTube, and you will be able to watch it. Thank you. Um, Ahmed, do you want to speak? Uh, because I thought I saw that you raised your hand. Um, Thank you. Um, most of you teach some of you teach some of us teach English, some of us teach IT, some of us teach different subjects. So if you need help, please write in the WhatsApp, and we will help each other. I will also try to shoot um, manuals on how to use this or that tool and place in the appropriate section. Yes, or I will just send it via WhatsApp. Okay, Ahmed, thank you too for coming and for cooperating with me in these already 3 projects. Charlene, I have created a WhatsApp group, and I have placed the link of the WhatsApp group in the teacher bulletin, so as the students don't see it. I will send it, mm, I will post it in the teacher bulletin in TwinSpace again today, and I think you will follow the link and you will easily find our group. Um, you can find the group as well by searching it. It is called Cultural Crossroads 2021. Thank you too. Okay, thank you. So this much for today, and looking forward to cooperating, to being active, and sharing information and experience. Thank you for coming. Goodbye.